Hello and welcome to the Thanksgiving Classic here at Mackay Arena. Tonight the Boilermakers will be taking on the Fighting Irish of Bishop McNamara. I'm Gavin Patterson and alongside me John Gordon. There's not a better way to start off the season than against your crosstown rivals. Last year the Boilers took care of business and dominated Bishop McNamara 61-48. The Boilermakers ended last season with a record of 19-6. After being named the #1 seed for regionals, they took a devastating loss in the first round. They took third in the Southwest Suburban Red Conference with losses to Thornton as well as Thornwood. Some key losses for the Boilermakers are L.J. Harris, who went to play basketball at Aurora University. L.J. averaged 14 points per game and 3 assists per game. Bennett Schimmelfenning, who was playing here at Olivet Nazarene University. Bennett averaged only 6 points per game, but was a big factor in keeping the team poised and calm. And lastly, Colin Holderman. Colin averaged 7 points per game and will be missed down low. Bradley has some very talented athletes coming back. They have 2 Division I prospects this year and arguably one of the best point guards in the Chicagoland in Michael Bradford. Bradford has received offers from Bradley University as well as Chicago State. He has generated interest from many big-name schools such as Valparaiso, Butler University, Indiana State, Florida State, University of Illinois, and DePaul University. Bradford averaged 14 points per game and 4 assists per game. Bradford is the type of player that can take over a game at any moment. The other D1 prospect is Zach Hollywood. Hollywood has interest from Lehigh University, Southern Illinois University, Western Illinois, and the University of Notre Dame. Zach averaged 7 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, and had 34 block shots last season. A couple other key returners are junior Peter Gray and senior Paul Kang. Gray averaged 5 points per game, but when he's on, he can hit threes all night. Kang was a bench player last year, but provided a whole new level of energy when he stepped on the court. John, what's it going to take tonight for the Boilermakers to get the win?
Well, the Boilermakers are a very good shooting team, but the problem today that could arise that's going to be hard for the Boilermakers to try to penetrate Micah Bradford, Zach Hollywood, and Peter Gray. We're going to see him spread out the ball a lot.
For the Boilermakers this year, it looks like he's going to move
Mark out. We're going to have to find out early.
There was a whole new life on the court. He provided a lot of energy and a lot of spark to the players on the team.
Paul Kang, a very good senior for the Boilermakers, could see a lot of playing time this year. Big story for the Boilers, though, is how Coach Alex Wrenchen has revived this Boilermaker offense. They're putting a lot of points on the board, and last year, their first winning season in a while, they went 19-6. On the other hand, though, for Bishop Mac, they got a brand new head coach, Coach Bill Laird. Hopefully he can get his team to a winning record. They finished 10-18 last year. For the Boilermakers, they made it to their first round, but they lost the first round in the 3A regional play. They were the top seed, though, so hopefully, a lot of team goals for the Boilers. Not only boys basketball tonight, McNamara, but there is no better, and the atmosphere is always electric. Hands before the game. And we are back on High School Cube. I'm John Gordon, alongside me, Gavin Patterson. What you are seeing right now is Alex Wrenchen, the head coach of the Boilermakers, trying to get his Boilermakers fired up and ready to go to take on rivalry Bishop McNamara. The boys finished with a record of 19-6 last season. Big improvement from years prior, and the Boilermakers are ready for this. that Boilermaker fan section right there also is fired up as well. They're ready to go. Always an exciting time for both schools this time of year. Turkey tourney known around the area. And we are just moments away from the starting lineups.
University for the first session from Bradley Bourbonnais Community High School. A 6-foot junior, number 3, by Colin Fidel. By Alex Richard.
Now for your home team, Bishop McNamara. Number 25, Kevin King. Number 30, Chris Bell. Number 31, Daniel Hoekstra. Number 20, Kobe Shutter. And big man for the Irish, number 24, Chance Marcotte. Court tonight.
Well, both teams is how the two seniors, if Bishop McNamara, the man from that.
And for Bishop McNamara, it's 6'4", Chance Marcotte.
That's Hollywood and Chance Marcotte on the tip-off.
Back to number 3, Michael Bradford.
One of the things Boilermakers are going to be doing is spreading the ball out a lot.
Foul on number 20, Kobe Shutter. Early foul for Bishop McNamara.
We'll see Paul Kang on the inbound.
Both these teams on the court tonight are right now on the starting lineup are game. Hoekstra with the steal, slowing things down. Kevin King for 3.
2 back-to-back threes for the Irish. They're showing they're not just going to beat the Boilermakers with their quickness, but they have shooting potential on the perimeter.
Bradford, deep 3. First shot for the Boilermakers tonight. Hoekstra dishes it out to Marcotte, who goes up and misses.
Bradford very good on his field goal percentage from the three-point arc. Shot 35% from the three-point arc last season.
Bradford overthrew Hollywood on that pass. He had him open down low. Dives in. He's fouled. Chance Marcotte. Fidel. That one. To wide open Hollywood. He can't hit that one. Rebounded by Hoekstra.
Boilers struggling to find it early on in this game, and that ball's kicked out by Micah Bradford.
Boilers are playing a little sloppy here early on.
The inbounder is going to be number 31, Daniel Hoekstra.
Kevin King's going to give it over to Chris Bell. Back to King, over to Hoekstra in the corner. Drives. That ball is intercepted by Colin Bedell.
Great steal by Bedell.
Wide open Peter Gray for 3.
And you cannot leave that man wide open like he just was. Peter Gray, very...
by Colin Bedell.
I mean, well, you kind of wondered all year that left Paul Kang in the 4th starter, but Bedell's really doing a... That is Bishop Mac's 4th three-pointer of the night.
Hollywood's going to drive. Backs up. Rebounded by Culpepper.
Very great putback by
Wow.
Culpepper on that one. That was just a great rebound putback. As he gets the Boilermakers within 6 here, he is also going to get fouled and go to the line.
4 early fouls for Bishop McNamara. In for Mac, number 2, Jonathan Ward.
Great play.
Peter Gray knocked early on. Bradford trying to go quick.
Round game. This is almost a championship type game. It's definitely a championship type atmosphere.
Hoekstra can't hit that one. Rebounded by Culpepper. Colin Bedell in for Micah Bradford. Looks like he's bleeding a little bit on the sideline. Peter Gray over to Ooh. Switches court, wide open Culpepper. Colin Bedell for 3.
And that is Colin Bedell showing absolutely what he can do as that junior coming off being that 5th starter. I mean, he was not scared to shoot that ball one.
Assist from Zach Hollywood.
I'm just calm down a little bit. Cole Bradford re-enter into the game. 15 here with 1:30 left. And Bishop McNamara showing off their good offensive fast break passing.
Paul Kane can't hit that one. Put back up.
Another great putback by Diarra Culpepper.
.50 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Marcotte finds Hoekstra. Over to King. Looks like they're going to get the last shot here. King trying to slow things down. Gives it over to Bell. Back to King. No look, almost right over his head. And Hoekstra hits another 3.
Daniel Hoekstra. He's the go-to man for Bishop Mac. He definitely is. He's a very good junior. He's going to be very good as a senior also. They got a lot to look forward to him out of the next. I like the ball, Michael.
Over to King. 17 and Bishop McNamara 22.
The entire first quarter. A lot of great decisions. Other than those early 4 fouls, Bishop McNamara is playing great basketball right now. Those 4 fouls probably won't come back to bite them here, but you'll never know. Coach Renshin's he's probably talking to the Boilermakers right now. They shouldn't fix too much. They're doing a great job playing good defense. Not in the fast break, obviously, but if they can slow things down, the Boilermakers should be able to find their way back into this one and hopefully get a lead.
Coach Renshin was worried about rebounding this year. Tonight, early on, Boilermakers was 7 rebounds, and Bishop McNamara only 3. So early on tonight, they're doing a great job rebounding. They're just going to have to keep that up throughout the game.
And I think one of the things, if you're Bishop Mac, that you can't not let Peter Gray get a second shot.
Bradford will make the second shot. He barely.
A lot of people watching Micah Bay, a very good 3-point shooter. Plays schools for the Boilers. It's going to be a very high-scoring game tonight.
In for the Boilermakers to start this second quarter is number 30, Jason Henney. He's a sophomore for the Boilermakers. Hoekstra, another 3.
And Daniels all smiles on that one. He's feeling very comfortable beyond that arc. Great block by Hoekstra.
Hoekstra just taking this game over right now. Kevin King drives. Can't hit that one. Gets his own rebound. Kobe Shutter puts that one back up.
And that's one of the things I was saying, how if you're Mac, you can't let happen, but also BB cannot have those offensive turnovers for Bishop Mac. BB cannot allow that.
Boilers are going to need to slow this. Paul King over to Bradford. Back to King. Bradford can't hit it. Leaving Hoekstra wide open right now. That ball rebound, you're going to see Micah Bradford take the game over.
Boilermakers down by 8. They're going to have to find something if they want to get things going. Bishop McNamara on pace to score 80 points at the end of this game if they keep it up. No major substitutions here so far. Still number 30, Jason Henningen, the sophomore for Bradley Bourbonnais. This is a hard battle coming in and starting out your season, your first varsity basketball game, playing with this type of atmosphere. A lot of people here in Mackay Arena at Olivet Nazarene University. Thanksgiving Classic, an annual tournament held here at the beginning of every season.
In for Bishop McNamara, number 5, Jericho Johnson. Chance Marcotte lays that one up.
And we saw a heavy press from the Boilermakers on that one.
Can't hit that one
hard. It's definitely number 32, the senior.
That one rebounded by number 30.
Ball back. Had a chance to go up. Good job boxing out on that one, trying to get that rebound.
Paul King lays that one up. Nice and easy for the Boilermakers.
You know, he's a guy that he's going to sprint everywhere around the court. He's going to get back on defense. On that play, he was the first guy. He made the shot. He was one of the first people to get past that half-court line. He's going to show a lot of hustle, a lot of energy.
Now, I'm aware Paul Kang was thinking about taking his senior year off. John, explain that a little bit.
Well, he does have a rare heart condition. It's called Epstein's anomaly. Basically, what that is his heart is double the size of what it normally is. Very rare heart disease. Only 1% of all heart conditions. He did have the option. Doctors told him that he could either play this year and play with that risk, or he could, just hang up basketball and get surgery this winter.
Plays with a lot of emotion, hard out on the court.
The Irish lead.
In for the Irish. Can't hit that.
Rebounds in the paint, and that's exactly what he did. Hollywood really go up there strong. He's got that height. They definitely beat Bishop McNamara height-wise with Zach Hollywood over Chance Marcotte. We're just going to have to see a lot more strength out of him.
Coming in for the Boilermakers is number 10, DR Culpepper. Hollywood hits both those free throws. Foul on number 10, DR Culpepper. Jonathan Ward fouled hard on that play. Ward over to Bell. Founded by Hollywood.
Making basket after basket.
Culpepper. Head fake, and it's called for a travel. And for the Irish, number 33, Tevin Watson. Timeout, Boilermakers. With 3:12 left to go in the half, it's Boilermakers 27 and Bishop McNamara 36. Hoekstra with 14 points and 3 rebounds already. Chance Marcotte, the big man, 6 points, 1 rebound. Kevin King, 3 points, 3 rebounds for the Boilermakers. Micah Bradford, 5 points, 2 rebounds. Zach Hollywood, 4 rebounds on the night. Peter Gray. DR has been over to Bell. Ward tried to find Hoekstra down low, batted away. Colin Bedell spun a little bit when he got that rebound, so that's probably why they called the travel on that one. Boilermakers still with the full court press. Jonathan Ward. Great defense by Sam Wu. Great defense. Pass that one over to Bell. Down Hoekstra in the corner. Can't hit that one. Paul Kane goes up and is fouled by number 2, Jonathan Ward. 6 fouls on the night for Bishop McNamara.
One of the things the Boilermakers might need to start doing here is try to get that 7th foul, try to get in the bonus, get to that free throw line. One of the things the Boilermakers were very good last year is shooting free throws.
Misses it. Chance Marcotte with a
foul on 14 there. If Marcotte, Coach Wrenchen is trying to say, what he was expected to do all night is get those rebounds in the paint.
Looks like it's not going to be 1-1 for the Boilers.
A little confusion from Coach Wrenchen.
Bedell's going to inbound the ball over to Bradford. Peter Gray. That ball is stolen by Daniel Hoekstra and a foul called on number 12, Peter Gray.
Just wasn't the best pass out of junior Peter Gray. Very good defense. Going to have to step up for this Boilermaker team if they want to make.
By number 25. Bedell's going to be shooting 1-1. Kevin King over to Hoekstra, who rises. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Bedell. And a foul on number 30, Chris Bell. Colin Bedell proving to be huge here in his first varsity game. 9 fouls on the night for Bishop McNamara. Bedell's going to be shooting 1-1 again. In for the Boilermakers, number 20, Samu, and out, number 3, Michael Bradford. Colin Bedell, that's the first one. 3 for 3 on the night. Free throws for Colin Bedell. 6 points. And he hits the next one. Great job by Colin Bedell. Travel called on number 25, Kevin King. That is huge for the Boilermakers in the first half. By Bradford.
We revive that.
Foul called on that play.
The sophomore at the line right now, Tevin Watson. He showed a lot of hustle on that play, getting that ball, beating out Colin Bedell, and that's the reason he's shooting 2 points. Otherwise, it would have been Boilermaker ball.
Tevin Watson gets his first point of the night. In for the Boilermakers, number 10, D.R. Culpepper. Out for the Boilermakers is number 22, Zach Hollywood. Zach Hollywood with 1 foul on the night. Coach Wrenchen wants to keep him safe. Coming back in for the Boilermakers, number 22, Zach
Wrenchen. Maddie Vanna will be.
Wrenchen putting Hollywood in, trying to get a read.
Definitely Coach Wrenchen wants an explanation from that one.
Chris Bell slowing over to Bedell, looking at the clock, trying to get the last shot here of the half. 14 seconds left. Boilermakers trail by 9. He dishes it out to Hollywood, who hands that one off to Bradford, trying to get the last shot. He drives and is fouled. The foul is on number 5, Jericho Johnson.
Well, at least the good thing about that is he's going to get 2 automatic free throws.
Trying to pull the Boilermakers within 7 here before half.
Say too much with high school basketball. We're definitely on pace for their last year.
Boilermakers number 20, Samu, here. Try and put the ball on it. It's going to be Irish.
Your Bishop McNamara, and that was your Bishop McNamara 2014 State Palms runners-up.
On rebound, if we take better shots, I think that we'll score more consistently and close this lead.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
That was Coach Kognitsky, one of the assistant coaches for the varsity basketball team for Bradley Bourbonnais.
It's only a dream. It's only a dream. It's only a dream.
Former BB
One of the things I miss most about high school.
Nate.
I'm majoring in exercise science. When you look around and it's not just your school, it's the whole counties in here with, the neighborhood schools and everything. And when you run out of the tunnel and you see the student sections, you see everybody decked out in your school colors. I still get chills just thinking about it. And especially when you're a junior and it's your first time playing, it's pretty overwhelming because you run out here and you think there's about 10,000 people. But it's a lot of fun. It's something I really miss. And the fact that the student sections go back and forth with chants, everybody's into it. There's no better way to start the season.
That's something both schools are always looking forward to. Big rivalry between Bishop Mac and Bradley Bourbonnais. Nate, was there that one favorite game of yours, looking back in all of your turkey tourneys here?
I think definitely McNamara, and you just knew it was going to be a dogfight to that moment. And so the excitement of that.
Did you have a favorite moment throughout?
Especially with Coach Wrenchin, that's a game competition in the tournament.
That you guys played that you had to game plan the most for?
I think from McNamara, it's probably Jamar Rivera, real good scorer. He could do anything you wanted him to. He could shoot, he could drive. So from Mac, it was definitely Jamar, who was in my class. From Hersher, it was always the Ruckmans that gave us the biggest issue, Justin and Jordan. Those guys, they were taller than anybody we had, and they just played hard. They did the things correctly. They rebounded, just hustled. So we had to pay a lot of attention to them. And for Kankakee, it was definitely Alvin Braddock, who was as good an athlete as we've seen in this tournament in recent years. And he was a guy, Kankakee's whole offense was built around him. Their team went as he went. So as far as an individual effort goes here in the tournament, my seed
33-35.
But I also think BB needs to start half coming. But I think if they just keep playing hard, doing the little things, I know from what I can hear, but guys understand each other. They can read each other on cuts, defense, stuff like that. And I think my junior year, we didn't always have that. Senior year, because of the results of some of our games, we kind of faltered at that. But I think definitely these guys work together well. And I think it helps that guys like Peter Gray, Zach Hollywood, Micah Bradford, they've been in this setting before. So even though they're not seniors, they're still leaders, and they know what's going on right now. So I think the fact that everybody's staying united, they're still working together, I think that speaks a lot, not only to the guys on the team, but to coach played together. That speaks a lot.
They can, kind of one-up theirs.
I will always that he tends to go with, but it's also more than just. I'm going to be biased. I'm going to say that Bradley pulls out all 3 games. They're down 8 right now, but I know they have what it takes. I know they're going to keep playing hard, and I know that no team is going to be more prepared because Coach Wrenchin does his homework. He watches that film, and he translates that into practice and the work that they'll do in the shoot-arounds in the morning. I think Bradley will take all 3 games by the time it's all said and done.
All right, thanks for being with us tonight, Nate.
Hey, I really appreciate that, Johnny. Thank you.
I'll see you, man. Nate Wadley, former basketball player for the Boilers. So at the end of the first half,
And
they're going to need to stop Daniel Hook
here to start the second half. And rebound. Chris Bell is going to drive, dish it out to Kevin King, who puts that one up for 2. Kevin King with 5 points on the night. Tom Bedell finds Hollywood down low, dishes it out to Peter Gray. Peter Gray drives, dishes it back out to Hollywood, back to Paul King. Looked like he wanted to take that shot, but went up a little bit. Can't hit that one. Rebounded by Kevin King. Micah Bradford got the bobbled ball. Another sloppy play right now for the Boilermakers.
Luckily, they've had a few saves there on that.
But that ball batted out of bounds. Boilermakers, Pat finds Bradford. Paul King almost had that steal on that one.
Chance Marcotte on that play was kind of going up for the ball, and Paul Kang looks like he was trying to finish out that box out. He's kind of backing out and kind of knocked Marcotte down on that one.
Chance Marcotte hits the first one. That's the second one as well. Marcotte 8 points on the night. And Boilermakers trail by 10 with 6:25 left to go in the third quarter. Paul Kang finds Hollywood. Hollywood spins. And
I think the very great job in transition
by Hollywood. Lays up, rises. Can't hit.
Full timeout here. Let's go back to that play underneath that Boilermaker basket there where Zach Hollywood got that putback. That's exactly an example of why, if you're Bishop McNamara, you can't let the Boilermakers hang in there and get offensive rebounds. These Boilers aren't going to miss too many shots, especially if they get a second chance. So just an example right there, Zach Hollywood getting that putback. Irish doing a great job right now. Boilermakers still hanging in there. They haven't really made that run where they've gotten the game too close. It's pretty much been an Irish domination from the get-go.
With 5:52 left here in the third quarter, Boilermakers 39, Fighting Irish 47. Daniel Hooksher with 14 points on the night for the Irish. Chance Marcotte with 8. Aaron Culpepper with 6. Inbounding the ball is going to be number 30, Kevin King.
So far, the big three that stepped up, Fighting Irish, Daniel Hooksher, Chance Marcotte, and Chris Bell. Also, we've seen Kevin King in there quite a bit. Not so much on the as far as points go, but he's brought a lot of energy to this Fighting Irish team.
Chris Bell can't hit the first one. Hits the second one. 10 points on the night for Bell. Bradford trying to go quick here. Peter Gray, wide open down the corner. Gives it to.
Looks like we had a 48, Bradley Bourbonnais 30.
Rebounded by Zach Hollywood. Fouls on number 24, Chance Marcotte, his third of the night. John, how big would it be if Chance Marcotte got fouled out of this game?
Well, I think that's going to be the one thing the Boilermakers try to game plan, because if you could get him out of this game and you get him out of that rebound game, that would be very huge for the Boilers.
Hollywood right over Chance Marcotte for 2.
And you saw on that play, Chance Marcotte kind of gave a little bit of space for Hollywood on that shot. Doesn't want to foul out.
Chance Marcotte can't hit that one. Rebounded by Hooksher and lays it in for 2. Hooksher with 16 points on the night.
A lot of frustration by Coach Renshin on that one. Boilermakers just stood around and watched the ball. No boxing out at all, and that's why Hooksher came in, flied up, and got that putback. Inexcusable for the Boilers if they want to win this game.
With 4:44 left in the third quarter, it's a Fighting Irish 50, and the Boilermakers 4.
16 points. Get a lot. Showing absolutely no rust. All aspects of tonight.
6 points and 3 rebounds. Bradford, who finds,
ran away with that one. That turnover, very inexcusable. I mean, you can't have things like that and expect to win this game, and they got to hustle back on defense.
Bradford driving, can't lay it up. Hollywood nearly with the rebound, bats it out to 25, Kevin King, who's slowing things down here for the Fighting Irish. King over to Bell. Hooksher rises. Can't hit that one. Rebounded by Chance Marcotte. It's called for traveling. It's going to be Boilermaker ball here.
Another big break for Bradley Bourbonnais. The Irish getting another offensive rebound. Luckily, they got that travel call on Chance Marcotte.
Everything right now is going
as they want. They just need to. They
can't hit that one. Rebounded by Chance. Hooksher over to Bell. Back to Bell, wide open. Can't hit that 3. Rebounded by Hollywood. Kevin King. Bedell trying to squeeze another pass in. Bradford with the ball. Drives. And it's called for traveling. Bradford getting a little frustrated on the court right now.
He can't hang his head here. They got a lot of time left. Isn't even the fourth quarter yet. They need to put something together if they want to pull away and get closer to that Irish 50-point mark.
Hoekstra over to King. Great effort by Colin Bedell. Hoekstra's pass thrown straight out of bounds. Rises. Can't hit that one. Gets his Jay, who lays that one up and rebound.
For Bradley Bourbonnais. Fourth quarter, and his next foul is going to make him foul out. That could be a big advantage, him not being in the game for Bradley.
First thing that happened when that foul came is Bishop McNamara coach got number 5, Jericho Johnson, off the bench. Take Chance Marcotte out. Probably won't see him until the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game. With 1:53 left, it's Bishop McNamara 50, Bradley Bourbonnais 41. Leading the Fighting Irish, it's Daniel Hoekstra with 16 points and 4 rebounds. And leading the Boilermakers is Micah Bradford with 10 points, 3 rebounds. Zach Hollywood proving to be huge down in the paint for the Boilermakers with 8 rebounds.
Yeah, as you were saying earlier, I don't know if we'll be needing to put up a huge threat here. They're going to need a
9-point lead for the rest of the game.
effort. They definitely have practiced this round, kind of confused.
Maker ball here. Kevin King up top for the Irish. Over to Bell. Back to King. Bell drives. Can't hit that one. Rebounded by Hollywood. Over to Bradford. Bradford trying a quick break here. Over to Bedell. Can't hit that one. Looked like he was fouled a little bit. No foul called. That ball rebounded by number 33, Tevin Watson.
That's just not the best ball handling we've seen by Bradley.
Jericho Johnson can't hit that one. Tevin Watson, another rebound. And Chris Bell can't hit it. Foul called on number 33, Tevin Watson. Tevin Watson, 5 rebounds coming off the bench for the Fighting Irish.
And he was definitely manhandling up Colin Bedell those last few rebounds. Got the foul called on him that time. Especially in this fourth quarter, we haven't really...
Looked like he wanted to ride. Sloppy play. Peter
Gray, a guy that can really spark this crowd up. He's done that over the last year, and you know, all eyes look towards Peter Gray whenever things get going down, and maybe he's going to be that guy this game that really is going to step up and be the leader here for the Boilermakers. A quiet leader he is, shows with action, not with words. And Boilers down by 6. They're going to need to pull out everything they need here in the fourth quarter. They're just missing shots. It's not really too bad of play. They're playing a little sloppy with ball handling. Maybe they're getting a little bit too careless in transition with these passes, but they're missing a lot of shots, and that's something that they usually don't do. They have 3 very solid shooters on this team. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Boilermakers could pull away with this one in the fourth quarter and make this comeback on the Fighting Irish. But don't take
fourth quarter. It's going to be
whole county looks forward to.
Right here. Gubbins.
Connor Gubbins absolutely electrifying the crowd here tonight. Micah Bradford with that and one. We just saw 3 very quick plays here. Very good plays. 2-pointer, just a close little 5-foot jump shot for Peter Gray. Seeing that 3-point by Connor Gubbins, and now this and one for Micah Bradford. Fourth quarter. Expectations are high.
And for the Boilermakers, number 10, D.R. Culpepper. Micah Bradford Can't hit it. Rebounded by Culpepper. It's bad out of bounds by number 33, Tevin Watson. And there you see Diarra Culpepper again.
I mean, they haven't been within 3 since.
Oh, can't hit that one.
Going here again for Bradley. The ball.
McNamara ball.
.706 left to go.
Connor Gubbins just about overthrew Chris Bell. Over to Kevin King. Back to Gubbins. That ball stolen by Micah Bradford. Who's going to drive and is fouled by number 25, Kevin King.
Wow, the move Micah Bradford could have just put on Kevin King on that one. Kevin King getting that hand in there, fouling. I think if he doesn't get fouled there, he
Bring the Boilermakers within.
interesting. He's definitely going to have to play.
If I was Bradford, I'd get the ball up top and drive.
On that one. 2 very important free throws for Daniel Hoekstra. Something he's always flawless on. 6:37 left.
He hits the first one. In for the Boilermakers, number 12, Peter Gray. Boilermakers are not out of this game. 2 3 balls, and they're right back in it. Great rebound by Zach Hollywood. Bradford picking up a foul from number 25, Kevin King. That's exactly what he should be doing right now.
I think for a second, Bradford might have thought that foul was on him. He's kind of grabbing his knees. Looks like 9 fouls for Bishop McNamara.
Kobe Shutter. Over to Colin Bedell. Sloppy pass by Colin Bedell. Kevin King goes up, lays it in for the Fighting Irish. 7 points on the night for King.
Missed opportunity by Bradley.
Bradford again, driving in.
It's going to be 2 shots automatically for the Boilermakers.
Foul on number 25, Kevin King, his 5th of the night. Foul out. That's going to be huge for the Boilermakers. Kevin King is their main point guard tonight, so that's going to be huge.
He's definitely brought, maybe not on the stat-wise, he's brought a lot to his team, but energy-wise and leadership, he's really propelled this Bishop McNamara Fighting Irish team ahead of the Boilermakers. And
Bradford hits the first
right now. I think Coach Wrench improvement right now. Down 5, Makers all the way for 5 minutes and 50.
in Bradley Bourbonnais, 51. A lot of time left in this game for the Boilermakers. Going to send Bradford back to the line for one more shot here.
All eyes on Bradford here. As much as you want to, you got to play for your
Chance Marcotte.
Chance Marcotte to drive in and make an easy play.
Wow, Peter Gray for Fighting Irish.
1 possession game here in Mackay Arena at Olivet Nazarene University.
Hoekstra.
That another just not smart foul by Diarra Culpepper. I can see why he called it. A lot of confusion here, but you cannot run into Daniel Hoekstra there while you're moving your feet. He has to set his feet here if he wants to get called for that charge.
That's 4 fouls on Culpepper for the night. Hoekstra's going to be shooting 1 and 1.
It just is unfortunate for the Boilers. 2 quick fouls go from 5 to 7, and now Bishop McNamara is in bonus. Missed opportunities by Bradley.
Hoekstra hits. Save him from getting that other foul. He gets his own rebound, but it's... And a foul is called. That foul is on number 30, Chris Bell. Bradford went right at Marcotte. Marcotte backed out of the way a little bit, trying not to get his 5th foul and foul out for the game.
Smart play by Chance there. That definitely could have been called on Marcotte if he wouldn't have backed away right there at the end.
He's going to send Bradford to the line to shoot 2 more. Bradford hits the first one. Trying to make this an easy 1-possession game here for the Boilermakers.
He's 6 for 9 on the line so far tonight. Free throws are a big part of Boilermaker basketball as they draw fouls, and he makes another one. 2-point game here.
Chance Marcotte drives 2, tying the game at 50.
Renee has just fired up all the fans.
It looks like Daniel Hookstra. Jonathan Ward has been. Culpepper coming off the bench tonight for the Boilermakers, and he's proven that he can do it, trying to earn him a starting spot on this team. Culpepper with 8 points and 3 rebounds. A lot of fouls in this game tonight. Bishop McNamara was in double bonus first and second half. Bradley Bourbonnais with 7 fouls right now. And it's going to be Bishop McNamara ball. Jericho Johnson's going to inbound the ball. Over to Jericho Johnson. Jericho Johnson pounds by number
every year. I mean,
what Peter Gray. Colin Bedell over to Bradford, who can't lay that one up. Rebounded by Daniel Hookstra, and a foul called on number 10, DR Culpepper. That's going to be his 5th of the night, it looks like.
I think the biggest thing that I noticed from that one is that whenever the ball is moved in that fast break transition, Chance Marcotte takes himself out of that play. He does not want to get fouled out, just as it looks like DR Culpepper has. That's going to be 5 fouls for DR Culpepper, but one of the things is that they did is the Chance took himself out of that play. If the Boilermakers can capitalize on fast breaks in transition and just try to go up strong without Chance Marcotte being there, try and go up against
8 points and 3 rebounds coming off the bench. Micah Bradford driving in. Boilermakers.
That's definitely going to be the plan of attack. A lot of spark for the Boilermakers.
Jericho Johnson over to Chris Bell. Look for Irish to get the ball in Daniel Hookstra's hands. Hookstra with 18 points on the night. Just been terrific for the Fighting Irish. Jericho Johnson over to Bell. Bell can't hit that 3. Rebounded by. The ball is battered around and a foul called on number 24, Chance Marcotte. That's going to be his 5th of the night. Fouling out for the Fighting Irish, 2 starters, Chance Marcotte and Kevin King.
And right now, the faces on these Bishop McNamara fans, they are just stunned as 2 of their best so far. That is now not having as big of a guys.
This Bishop McNamara fan section is just silent right now.
Bradford 10 for 13 on the line.
This is number 20, Kobe Shutter.
Wow, he may be only 2 feet on that jump up in the air. And I've seen Micah Bradford in practice before. He's not afraid to go up there and boom that ball into the rim. He's a guy that can do it. He can do it left-handed. He can do it behind his head. He can do it all. He's got some hops.
Chris Bell is going to inbound the ball here for the Irish. .240 left. It's going to be Boilermakers 65 and Fighting Irish 59. Daniel Hookstra Tevin Watson back to Chris Bell. Over to Jericho Johnson, wide open. He's going to rise. For three.
You know, if they didn't hit a play like that sooner or later, that could have been it for Bishop McNamara because they were draining ever since the
55-62. That's three starters.
which is number 30, Chris Bell.
Zach Hollywood can't hit the first.
Minutes to go.
Hooksher's going to take control of this game for the Fighting Irish. Hooksher up top. Over to Gubbins. Back to Bell. Jericho Johnson rises, can't hit it. Great effort by Paul Kang. That ball is batted out of bounds by number 5, Jericho Johnson. The foul called on number 5, Jericho Johnson.
Paul Kang showing a lot of heart going after that one, diving, putting himself on the line for that one, going after that ball. Jericho Johnson just not a smart decision right there on that foul.
Shot 73% from the free. Hollywood's second foul of the night. It's going to send Hooksher to the line. That's exactly what the Boilermakers don't want. 18 points on the night for the Irish.
You just gotta let him go get that ball.
It's back-to-back fouls for Zach Hollywood on the night. That's going to send number 30, Chris Bell, to the line.
Thing about that last play is that no points were made because it was 1-1. Now you got 2 automatic free throws now with the double-double, or with a double bonus. Right now, Boilers could have rebounded that ball at being 1-1. They wouldn't have gotten that second shot.
Chris Bell couldn't hit the first one, but he hits the second one. 63-67 Boilermakers. And the game, Zach Hollywood.
The ball off to Micah Bradford. They don't
The Boilermakers, as we approach.
job by Kang keeping that one out of.
It'd be huge right now if Paul Kang could get his own rebound and lay that one back up for 2.
I think that would be on SportsCenter's top 10. I don't see that happening, but I mean, you never know. Boilermakers have everyone back. They don't want some type of quick possession and transition into a score for the Fighting Irish.
No need to get his own rebound. Paul Kang drains both free throws.
And this is what you love to see. This Boilermaker Red Surge is just fired up. Something they haven't really been all day because the Boilers have been down.
Chris Bell up top. 50 seconds left to go. Bradford is fouled hard by number 30, Chris Bell. That's going to be Bell's third foul of the night. And once again for the Boilermakers. Seconds left in the game here.
The Boilermakers that many fouls tonight.
So 3 players fouled out for Bishop McNamara and 2 more players with 4 fouls.
And that's the thing, is the fact that the Fighting Irish aren't completely out of this game yet, but they got 2 of their best players with 4 fouls. So if they have to draw a foul to get the Boilermakers to the free throw line, which is the strategy right now, they can't be doing it with one of those dudes with 4 fouls.
Boilermakers just keep pulling away here as they keep heading back to the free throw line. Bradford hits both of those. Bradford has been to the line probably 6 times in this fourth quarter. He's made nearly all of them. Tevin Watson over to Johnson. Swings it down low to Hooksher, who rises. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Bell, who puts it back up. Swatted away by Zach Hollywood. Rebounded by Paul Kang. Paul to foul out. Wow. With just under 5 seconds to Lucas Johnson.
And last
Hooksher
second effort.
Throws it up. Can't hit it. So it's going to be Boilermakers 75, Bishop McNamara 65.
Stick around here. We're going to get an interview from one of the Bradley Bourbonnais coaches, Coach Kognitsky here. But great win for the Boilermakers. If you would have told someone that, if you were told me at least, at the end of this first half that the Boilermakers were going to win by 10 points, probably would have shook my head at that one. I knew they could have had a chance, but 10-point victory, they really pulled out here in the fourth quarter. They were a completely different team in this fourth quarter, and that's definitely what this Thanksgiving Classic is all about.
Got that win.
All right, and then what do you prepare? All right, thank you. Good job, Coach.
Very great words by Coach Trent.
3 rebounds, 25. Kevin King, 7 points, 5 rebounds. Chris Bell with 10 points. Connor Gubbins with 6 points. And for the Boilermakers, Micah Bradford with 22 points, 3 rebounds. Zach Hollywood, 7 points and 10 rebounds. Peter Gray, 8 points and 3 rebounds. Paul Kang, 7 points. Colin Bedell, 7 points. And Diarra Culpepper, 8 points. John, the Boilermakers trailed early, but pulled this one out by 10 points. What was the biggest key tonight for the Boilermakers?
Well, I think this team completely changed for Bradley in the fourth quarter. I think this was a team win. Micah Bradford did have 27 points, but if you talk about players off the bench that helped the Boilermakers, Diarra Culpepper really created that spark, tying it up at 59. Bishop McNamara pretty much had this game the whole way until about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, but wow, what a incredible comeback by Bradley Bourbonnais. That's something we've seen quite a few times last year. And that's going to do it here. 75-65 win for the Boilermakers. Right now, after this game, Kankakee is going to take on Herscher. Tomorrow at 6 o'clock, we will be high school cubing and airing Bradley Bourbonnais versus Herscher. Tomorrow, Bishop McNamara will be playing Kankakee. Big game tomorrow for the Boilers. Tomorrow at 5:45, tip-off at 6 o'clock versus Herscher. We will see you next time on High School Cube.